so we're in there, and the old black Indian guy, he tries to put like his leg on the thing, and he takes a nasty fumble and falls down.
Yes.
And
He's trying to put his foot up on one of the bench seats?
yeah.
Oh,
Because our sauna is like 2-layer. Most saunas are. Where you can sit down low or you can sit down high.
Yeah.
Right? And so he's trying to stretch his leg on the high part, but also he's like jumping.
Is he like in a towel or they wear shorts?
Yeah, he's in shorts. He's not.
Shorts.
It's mostly the older white guys who come in butt ass naked.
Okay.
He's
Wait,
a black
time out.
Indian guy.
You've had. All right, so I've been in the sauna. I haven't seen anybody naked.
Naked as in
They
towel.
wear the towel.
They wear the
with
towel.
nothing
Just the
underneath.
towel.
Yeah.
Oh,
And sometimes the towel unravels.
Thankfully I've
So
never
are
seen
you
that.
guys establishing eye contact? Is it good eye contact?
Oh my God.
How does that work?
Hey, bring the mic a little bit. Bring the mic a little bit.
Towel man's like, my eyes are up here,
How
Bubba.
does that work?
I was thinking, about this in the gym, right? I'm so surprised that more bad stuff doesn't happen in the gym. So I'm almost like I can
That's
story.
like what?
Yeah, like what
I'm
kind of
gonna,
bad
yeah,
stuff?
yeah. So I can almost chronicle it to where it's like, okay, I told you the story about the guy who told me the story about, but it didn't happen in the gym.
Right.
But now I'm back in the sauna with this guy, right? And it's me. It's 3 guys in the sauna. It's me and it's this older Indian black guy and it's this younger white kid.
Yeah.
And the older black Indian guy, he always comes in the saunas doing all type of crazy stretches and stuff. You know, the people
Yeah.
who think they're in the hyperbolic chamber and people who into animation, they understand. Yeah, that's just that camera's going out, but we should be good, right? No?
Maybe it's,
Yeah. It's just the top camera. We're all right, I think. But let me know. And so we're in there, and the old black Indian guy, he tries to put like his leg on the thing, and he takes a nasty fumble and falls down.
Yes.
And
He's trying to put his foot up on one of the bench seats?
yeah.
Oh,
Because
down
our
he goes.
sauna is like 2-layer. Most saunas
Right,
are. Where
right,
you
right.
can sit down low or you can sit down high.
Yeah.
Right? And so he's trying to stretch his leg on the high part, but also he's like
Wait a minute.
jumping.
Is he like in a towel or they wear shorts?
Yeah, he's in shorts. He's not.
Shorts.
It's mostly the older white guys who come in butt ass naked.
Okay.
He's
Wait,
a black
time out.
Indian guy.
You've had. All right, so I've been in the sauna. I haven't seen anybody naked.
Naked as in
They
towel.
wear the towel.
They wear the
with
towel.
nothing
Just the
underneath.
towel.
Yeah.
Oh,
And sometimes the towel unravels.
Thankfully I've
So
never
are you
seen
guys
that.
establishing eye contact? Is it good eye contact?
Oh my God.
How does that work?
Hey, bring the mic a little bit. Bring the mic a little bit.
Towel man's like, my eyes are up here,
How
Bubba.
does that work?
My eyes are up here. But yeah. And so
He falls.
you say what?
So he falls.
Yes. He falls. Oh, it's messing up again. Oh man. The luck that on the bench has.
What's going on now?
The thing is yeah. But just to finish this story here, yeah, so he falls, the ambulance comes.
No. He fell so bad the ambulance had to come?
He couldn't get up, walk, anything. So
He fell like in a split on his scrotum.
no, he's like facing it, so he fell back. So he hurt his back and his leg, he says.
Okay.
Now, as soon as he falls, the white kid looks at me like, this is your people. You kind of got to help him get up. And I'm like, I don't know this guy.
Did you guys render any kind of aid? or just-
No, we both had to like walk him out.
Oh, you did?
Oh.
Yeah, he couldn't move.
But you didn't do that like, I'm not going to move this guy from this position because I don't know what his injury is and might make it worse.
No, he asked us because he
Oh,
needed to. He wanted to go out and be like laid out on one of the things in the locker room. And so he had to get stretched on a stretcher, put on a stretcher, and get stretched out there, man.
He was all sweaty and stuff.
Yeah.
So you guys
So when the ambulance, I saw them, they had to get the towels They had to get the towels.
Was he a
and-
towel
and,
guy or was he a full shorts and?
No, he was in shorts. He was in shorts and no shirt.
Okay.
Shorts and no shirt. So yeah, I had to touch him with.
Did they find a shirt for him on the way to the hospital or no?
No. I'm more interested to see like if he had a wife, a girlfriend, or something like that, or whatever. But so that's like on the injury side, right? Because you got a lot of guys pushing heavyweight. I rarely see like anything bad happens in the gym. Which is like, but also on the flip side of that, like I don't know about anybody else's gym, but at my gym, I have these women just walking around here. They just look like crazy good. And like I'm just shocked, bad thoughts don't run in my head, but I am shocked that like bad things don't happen.
Like a sexual assault bad
Yeah, like sexual assault. I never hear about sexual assault happening in gym. These girls I don't know if you see like the things they're wearing. They're basically wearing nothing. They're wearing nothing in these gyms. I don't even know how we can fucking process and work on things that we're working on. Because they're walking around here in nothing. Nothing.
But I don't see how that connects.
Because
to
in
sexual assault.
other social constructs, that does lend to more sexual assault. Like,
So they say.
things.
What kind of-
So they say.
But I guess what I'm trying to say is for it to never happen. Like I never, have you ever heard of it happening?
No.
There was an incident where this guy, it was a couple months ago, he followed a woman into a gym, and it was on video where he was dragging her out to rape her, and she fought him off. So
That's
it's
a little
like
different. That's
after-
going into the gym.
Nah,
so he saw her somewhere else.
Well, no,
but see
man,
that like
she
but
was in the-
to
she
me
was working out.
to me the gym is like
There's too much stuff going on in there.
there's a
for
lot of
anybody to
there's a
think
lot of people
about
there's
that.
a lot of stuff going on. It like there's a ton of potential witnesses. I don't really
Right.
think like you can do that. Plus the other thing is you're really not talking about like alcohol's really not too much involved in the gym setting and a lot of those types of things. And my experience, a lot of women in the gym, particularly ones that like are attractive, like they kind of give you the stone face, have the headphones. They're not trying to engage with a lot of people.
Yeah.
I think they go in there very conscious of like I'm not.
And I
Should
think
we,
that
though?
Men, a lot of times, don't want to get aroused, so they're not. They may look over and see something.
What
but
men
they
don't
may
want to
have
get aroused?
Focus on what they're doing.
What men are these?
I mean, most guys, like if you're at the gym working out, you want to go in and do what you have to do, and yes, you might see someone walk by who's attractive or smells good or whatever, but the point of you being there is to work out and focus on what you're doing so you can get the hell out.
But I wonder, should we like these two older guys? And when I say older, I mean like early 40s, mid 40s. A place I'll be very soon. And they actually fought in the gym because they both hollered at the same girl in the gym.
Really?
Yeah,
Where's
a
the
younger
gym?
white girl too. A younger white girl, and it was an older white guy. Well, actually, the older white guy's probably in his like early 50s,
Okay.
and then the black guy's probably like mid 40s. And
So an interracial clash.
yeah, over this young,
like
and the
an
white girl is probably
MMA
like
gym?
25, and we're gonna get, huh?
Is that an MMA gym? Or
No,
just a
LA
regular-
Fitness. I look like an
okay.
MMA guy. I appreciate that.
I know you don't. You don't have cauliflower ear. You can always tell the MMA guy they got the cauliflower ear.
She made the compliment. Let her.
Yeah.
But no, like yeah. So it's at a regular like LA Fitness gym, and my point is like, white guys don't approach women more in the gym. And we kind of talked about this before.
We
a
did
while
have a
back.
segment on it. There was ways to do it.
It's what about
It
the
was-
ways
was
to
the
do
idea.
it, but it still is not done like often.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I just feel like that is like the least. I mean, there are women that are very attractive and you're wearing all your little gear and stuff, but I think I would be, unless you catch me at the beginning when I look fabulous, if you catch me at the end, I definitely am thinking something's wrong with you if you think that this is the appropriate time to
Yeah,
shoot your
I wouldn't
shot.
even break it down like that. That's interesting.
It is interesting.
Nah, I think the trainers have the upper hand. Like the trainers are going to individually work with like a particular person because you and I think for them it's like shooting fish in a barrel. you've got this woman who comes to the gym. They may not know what, how to do different things or whatever, and you're kind of become like their mentor. You kind of feed their self-confidence and watch them improve, and you're kind of connected to all that, and it just kind of falls in your dick.
Well, you get the conversation and all of that and all of that good stuff.
Yeah.
It's like
because that's really the biggest challenge.
it is
Because
engineering,
and that's why that whole
Yeah.
engineering conversation. Because people go in there, like you said, they are working out. You're kind of getting after it, do whatever you're doing. A lot of people do like the headphones things or just the hey don't talk to me face. Both, I mean, men and women both. Like if they're working out seriously.
Yeah.
So it's it's kind of one of those things. And I think though gyms kind of also take on a little bit of a reputation where some gyms the vibe is more of like a social see and be seen type thing, and then other gyms are really just for people like straight up working out hardcore. So it's really not as ideal a place as you would think, because there's really
you said, it depends on the gym.
Yeah,
Because there are certain gyms that I've gone to a couple, but as you can tell, I don't go very often. But the point is, there are gyms that you go into and it's like more of a fashion show and social. Nobody's really working out.
yeah,
You're just walking around, strutting around.
yeah.
Versus somewhere that you go in and you see fisticuffs. And so the sauna thing was hilarious.
No, it's
It's very unnerving though to go back to the sauna, and when you're in the sauna and someone comes in, and women are known for like just walking around naked in the locker room, and I am always shocked when I see that. Like that's just way too much for me. Do guys do that?
All right, so here's what I got to say. I've been a member of 24 Hour Fitness until recently, and their steam room sauna was like for everybody, men and women. It was in the pool area. And so you would go in there, and you had plenty of days when it's just a bunch of creepy old dudes, but other days when it was like, mixed crowd of, men, women, whatever. And it's cool. Now, like at eSport, it's like in the locker room, and it's just dudes. But thankfully, I haven't been at the same time as Bubba because I haven't seen any towel men. That's a weird look to me.
Keep on living, man. They're in there.
I don't know if I want to. Yeah. So, the towel guys are weird. So, no, I mean, basically, most times it's like people are always seen to be wearing like shorts. A fair amount of them wear a t-shirt too, and that's kind of the mixture.
No, yeah, that's just something that was going on in my head here. Let's